Hello everyone, I'm Chris Mozillo, silly son, and well today we're talking about games for kids. Well, games for babies. This came to my mind as I work in a game store. I know, I've got the t-shirts, I've got the terrible promotional t-shirts, it's hell on earth. But occasionally you'll get a parent coming in going like, I want a video game for my child. And turns out that child isn't 18 years old, and this parent actually cares about age ratings and maybe not exposing their sort of 7-year-old to the life and times of GTA.
Come on, show me what you got.
Man, dying in the streets like dogs.
Make it easy on yourself and run away.
What? No idea why that'd be. So it gets to the wonderful moment of having to try and suggest games for a younger audience, and I mean, you kind of get fucked, don't you? Like, it's that I've realised that in this day and age, games no longer exist for children. It's not that games aren't for children, and a lot of people would argue that maybe the gaming audience has aged, which is why we have more and more games for adults. Pretty much every single major release isn't 18 these days because, you know, adults play it. It's an adult medium for adults. Unless you want kids playing like 18 games like Call of Duty or GTA, which is this sort of gaming community that complains about going like, oh, kids just play Call of Duty. There's no alternative for them because games don't exist for kids anymore. Back in the day, there were loads and loads of like franchises and the sorts available for younger audiences, and in my personal opinion, most of my favourite games ever have been those games. Either just, you know, a 12 rating or lower, or even sort of more light-hearted video games. Infinitely better than fucking gritty realism simulator 1920-100. This day and age, the only things I can suggest are like, have you tried this Lego games? Or maybe even Lego Dimensions or Disney Infinity or Skylanders, and which most times are like, yeah, we already have them. I'm like, fuck. So then you're like, Minecraft, maybe Minecraft Story Mode, and they'll already have them. Turns out because there are no games, well, very few of them, most people tend to have them all already. And it just gets to this point when you're like, oof, I mean, this racing game's rated 12. There's no killing in it, and parents just have to be okay with that. That or like FIFA. Ugh. A couple of days ago, someone came into the store and was asking to buy an Xbox One for their child, and was like, "Come with me down to where we have all of our offers." And it turned out that every single Xbox One bundle we had didn't come with an age relevant game. There were like a 7 or 8 year old. And every bundle came with either Call of Duty, Black Ops 3, The Division, or some other 18 rated game. One of them did come with FIFA, but also The Division. And it was that thing of like the parents being like, right, so our child is not 18. I'm like, well, whoops, there's nothing we can do here. Go elsewhere and maybe you might find something better. Brackets, unlikely, because games just don't exist. What we have are just the only games that come out are Lego games, probably Plants vs Zombies, maybe, and then like Lego Dimensions, Skylanders, and Disney Infinity, and any Minecraft thing. Just one, because it's Minecraft, and that's it. That is it for children. Back in my day, we had like Spyro, proper Spyro games, not these Skylanders ones, where Spyro's barely even in it anymore, or like Jak and Daxter, Ratchet and Clank, Crash Bandicoot, Sonic the Hedgehog. Remember when his games went steaming piles of trash? Me neither. But now, there's nothing at all. Games have become so entrenched in being gritty and real and for adults that there's just nothing available. And the problem is that even then, these games are boring. These new games that come out that are gritty and for adults, dull as shit. As I was saying, some of my favourite games are more lighter and hearted games. Katamari Damacy, Paper Mario, you know, endless amounts of these games that aren't rated for adults are easily the ones which everyone remembers. Possibly because we played them as kids. Because we could, because they weren't age restricted. Now I know a lot of people will be like, oh well, Nintendo games aren't age restricted. And you're correct. Nintendo games and their console are for babies. Which is why they're fine. Nintendo do a good job of producing actually good games that are accessible to everyone everywhere and all ages. However, not everyone has a Wii U, and not everyone's friends have Wii U. It's just how things work. You can't just go point to every child and be like, that's your console. Take the Playmobil one and fucking go sit in the corner. Because eventually, obviously, these kids are going to grow up and they'll want to continue playing their console. That may not be a Nintendo one because their friends are going to play an Xbox or PS4. A part of it is just like not enough games for children, and another part is just not enough sort of inherently fun games. Games which are designed to just be light-hearted fun, like sort of Katamari Damacy or you know, Spyro or Ratchet and Clank. These sort of old school adventure games no longer exist in this day and age. We had Knack, which was shit, which I always feel bad for explaining, like for going like, you should get your child Knack, and they're like, oh, what's that like? I'm like, it's good, and you know, knowing that it's a steaming pile and it's attached to every single bundle we have, because fuck, there's nothing else other than Knack. Let that sink in. Knack. Ugh. Now I'm not saying that all games now need to be aimed at children. Obviously no. Just for the games industry to maybe cater more to younger audiences, or you know, fucking people who aren't super enthralled about shooting down the entirety of Manhattan. Because maybe people don't want to play an 18 rated game. Even if they're like 34, sometimes you don't want to have to fucking play an 18 game. It's like, I like watching SpongeBob SquarePants, and I'm 22, and that's not 18 rated. Well, I mean, most of it. I feel a lot of this like lack of children games comes from the fact that like you got the Lego games and Minecraft and Disney Infinity and Lego Dimensions and Skylanders have such a big hold on the child market. That's mainly because they're the only things going. Countless times, small kids or parents of small kids will want a new game for their child. And if Game Maker's like, well, I'm not going to make a new game because people only buy Lego games and Minecraft and Disney Infinity, well, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's the only reason they buy those games because nothing else. There's nothing else on the market other than Lego and fucking, you know, the previous ones I've mentioned. That's why they're the only ones bought for children. It's because they're the only ones for children. It shouldn't be rocket science in that maybe we should have games catering for all people. And it doesn't even entirely boil down to age ratings. A lot of parents don't understand, so age ratings are a problem. However, even if someone had like a 12-year-old child, I'm not exactly going to suggest Dragon's Dogma to the child because they're 12. I don't know the child well enough, and Dragon's Dogma is a bit of a heavy game. That said, also a load of indie games have no age rating. You know, like maybe 7 or 12 again. And I'm not going to suggest those to parents of 7-year-olds. 7-year-old's going to pick up, I don't know, like The Witness and be like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Age ratings are, you know, suggested things based on like cartoon violence and all that sort of stuff. It's the content themselves that makes it difficult to suggest anything for kids or younger audiences or more light-hearted audiences, because there's just none of that going around. Everything's a fucking shooter these days. Everything. Even Plants vs. Zombies. The kids' shooter. The child's modern warfare. How they start young. Hi there, and thanks for watching my video about children. Oh, poor, won't somebody please think of the children? Can't believe I didn't think of that to put it in anywhere in the fucking video. Anyway, if you liked any of my ramblings that you saw in this video, make sure to let me know in the comment section or through whatever means you have. Even if you didn't, fucking let me know. I'm way willing to listen to constructive feedback. At the same time, I have like a website of sorts where I do a lot of writing and other sort of gaming related stuff, which you see just over there in that little corner, the Tumblr link. And I've recently done a fair bit of writing about like Fallout 4 or Elite Dangerous, and eventually some other games. So yeah, thank you and goodbye. Only good shirt we ever got at work. 2 sizes too large as well.